Let's go next to our caller from the 913 area code. Caller from 913, hello.
Hi. This is Chuck from northeastern Kansas, and recently I started researching about the alt-right. I was curious about their motives and their
Yep,
arguments. I wanted to know.
sure.
And they presented an argument, some of them did, that was surprisingly compelling, in that they would show statistics where Britain polled Muslims and similar refugees or immigrants from third world nations, and they found that among Muslims, half of them in Britain wanted to ban homosexuality, and a third of them wanted to instate Sharia law. And they argue that because people from the third world have such different cultures, we shouldn't take in as many immigrants of them. We should start assimilating them slowly so that they become more Western, per se.
Yep, yep.
How do you square this with statistics from countries like Sweden where immigrants are committing violence? How do you square that with the thought of mass immigration, basically?
So there's a couple different things here. Let's see if we can pick it apart a little bit. The question about Sharia law is one that gets bandied about a lot. You know, what X percentage of Muslims say they want to live under Sharia law. I am hostile to any religious law being the civil or government law. I don't care whether it's 10 commandments from the Bible being part of civil law or Sharia law, the Quran, the Hadith. Doesn't matter to me, right? I'm against it. So let me put that out first. That being said, Sharia law means very different things to different people. So if you are a rural Muslim living in Afghanistan, Sharia law means something very different to you than if it's asked to someone that lives in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, for example. So this is not a defense of any religious law. I'm against it, right? I disagree with the Muslims who want that. I disagree with Christians who want abortion to be illegal because the Bible says so. I disagree with all of it. But we do have to understand that do you want Sharia law to be the law of the land means drastically different things to different Muslims. That's number one. Now let's take the second piece because that's an interesting one, which is half of Muslims want to ban homosexuality. How many Christians want to ban homosexuality, right? I don't know what the percentage is, but if you survey just Christians in the United States and then say, how many of you want to ban homosexuality or at least eliminate gay marriage, you would have to adjust the question for sort of the circumstances in which we're living. You would have a not extremely low number. So I just question whether there are good and bad arguments to say, here's what immigration policy should be, but citing those two bits of data for me is not hugely compelling.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, all right, okay, very good. All right, I guess I must have made a compelling case there. Okay. That's all the time we have for live calls. If you didn't get on, I apologize. We do have a dozen or so people holding still, and I'm sorry we weren't able to get to everyone. But we will take calls again, and I look forward to hearing from you.